poppin', everybody? B-Dragon back again, and in this video, guys, I'm gonna show you guys what I found to be the easiest way to do the exchanges for the Immortals. Now, I do have an Immortal. The video will be coming soon. I'm not gonna show you in this video because this video is gonna drop before I actually do the Immortal debut. So there's gonna be a part where it kind of skips over something that I'm showing you because I don't want you to see the actual Immortal that I've unlocked. But I'm gonna show you the way that I did it to make the exchanges or the stubs for the exchanges if you're on a budget for stubs. I did it this way without spending any money just so I could make this video and show you guys. So first things first, let me go ahead and turn my camera off so you can see the screen better. Here we go, and now it's just going to be me talking from here on out. Alright guys, so if you see this screen right here, this is the exchange screen. We've all seen it, we've all done it. But this is very crucial to what it is that I did to actually get these exchanges for the Immortals. Now, when you come over here, this is going to be the key one. The Souvenirs to Bronze Hat exchanges. If you don't know what I'm talking about, which I'm sure a lot of you do know, if you don't know what I'm actually talking about, you can take one hat and one gold ball and you can turn it into a exchange pack for 10 souvenir hats. The object of this is you want to get these autographed baseballs at a low price so you can actually exchange them in for one hat and get these packs. It's very crucial that you have a lot of patience and you do this right. You do the sell order. You actually put buy orders in for these autographed baseballs. Now, what you're going to do is obviously you're going to go to exchange items. You're going to find a hat that's not really worth a whole lot, like Detroit's not worth a whole lot, Colorado's not worth a whole lot, the Twins aren't worth a whole lot. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to use one Detroit hat because we're only going to show you on one pack. So you come over here to a hat, you click one, you only need one, and then you come over here to a gold baseball that you already have. You're going to pick one. It gives you 415 exchange points. You only need 400 to do this exchange. You hit start, you get ready to exchange it, and boom, there you go. There is your pack, okay? So you redeem it, you come over here to your packs, and you open your pack. So as you can see, I have only used one gold baseball and one bronze hat. So I'm going to open this pack, and boom, there you go. I now have 10 hats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And some of the hats that I got were pretty decent hats. So I know St. Louis is going for a lot, Phillies are going for a lot, Boston's going for a lot, Miami's going for a lot, Braves, Angels, New York, they're all going for a decent price. And why this matters is I'm about to show you. Okay, so you got some in here that really weren't worth a whole lot. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over to your programs. Now this is where I'm actually going to blank it out real quick. Alright, so once you get into the program that you want to be in, what you're going to do is you're going to go over to the hat exchange and you're going to exchange the hats. Now obviously it's not going to give you every single hat that you need by opening these packs, but over time you'll eventually get to where you need to be. The reason why I say to do this is because you're going to need most of your stubs for the jerseys. You have a few Immortals that are kind of pricey, like this Chipper Jones here that I'm at. He's kind of pricey because he only played for one team, so therefore you only have one option for one team to do these exchanges. But Griffey, he's not very expensive. Piazza, his exchanges aren't very expensive. Who else? Babe Ruth. His are kind of expensive because he has some expensive teams on there, but overall he's not very expensive. And the reason why I'm telling you to do it this way is because this way you'll actually make stubs back, or you'll keep refiltering your stubs so you can keep making the purchases, keep exchanging, and then you'll have more to sell. Now what I mean by that is once you get to the team that you want, so for example, Immortal Chipper Jones, I'm going to go ahead and exchange all of these hats. Boom, they're done. Puts me up at 2250. I'm about halfway there. I exchange it. Boom. All right. So now that I've done this, I know that there are no longer any Atlanta Braves hats in my inventory. But I did open 25 packs earlier. So I have all those extra hats that I'm worried about. So I got to blank the screen out again. All right, so now that you have seen me put those hats into the Chipper Jones, what you want to do is, the best way for me to do it is I go into the community market, I go under souvenirs, apparently something sold, whatever. I come over to the filter, I put bronze, autographed, and baseballs, and I filter search. So, well, that's not what I meant. I meant hats. That's what I meant. Right there. There we go. What's going on here? Okay, hold on. It's being really goofy right now. Bronze, not autographs, apparel. Not autographs, apparel. I'm special. It's okay. But hats. There you go. Bronze, apparel, and hats. Boom. There you go. So here's all the hats. Now, if you look at the price of some of these hats, you can see that some of them are going for a pretty decent amount. So I've opened up 24 packs by exchanging one baseball and one hat. Gold baseball. Remember that. Gold baseball and one bronze hat. Gave me 10 hats. So I put all the hats that I needed for that particular Immortal that I'm going for into the exchange, and that's going to leave me with a whole binder full of extra hats. So if you look, the Orioles hats are going for 61. And why this matters and why you can put them at the sale, you can sell them at the sell now price, is because when you go in to buy the gold baseballs, which I'm going to show you that in a minute too, once you go in to buy the gold baseballs, you're going to buy them at the, you're going to put a buy order in. You're not going to actually buy them. You're going to put a buy order in, and you're going to be patient. Once you get them, you're going to try to get them anywhere between $350 and $415. So 350, between 350 and 415 stubs, you're still going to be profitable. You're still going to get most of your stubs, if not maybe a few thousand back from doing this after you've already done the exchange for the Immortal that you want. Remember, one Immortal at a time, guys. This is key. All right, so I don't need anything for the Orioles. They're selling for 61, 59, 58, and so forth and so forth. As long as you are above 35 stubs, you're going to make profit. Because think about it. One baseball, if you get it at 350, and one hat for one of the cheaper ones that's going for like 15 stubs, like the Twins or the Indians or whatever, if you sell, you open one pack, and each hat, let's just say you spent 350 on that ball. So if each hat in that pack, let's just say they go for 35 stubs, that's 350 stubs right there off that one pack. But we already know you're going to get stuff like Braves, you're going to get stuff like Angels, you're going to get things like the Yankees. So you're going to make profit off of those hats or off that pack. It doesn't seem like a lot, but after you've gone through and opened up 24 packs, you're sitting on over 240, 250 hats. So, for example, if I sell all 6 of these what are these? The Orioles hats at 61, between 61 and 55 stubs each. Boom, there you go. There's 6 of them. I've already got more than 500 stubs, and or not more than 500. I'm already at what, 60 times 6 is 360. So if I sell them all between 55 and 60, I've already made all my money back off of one pack just for these hats right here. So we're just gonna go ahead and sell now. Boom. Keep selling until there's none left. Blah, 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 blah. Done, 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 and done. Okay. So now I've made almost 360, 380 stubs back just right there. So I've already paid for one of the gold baseballs. But I have all of these to do. And I've already done my exchanges for the Braves. So let's see how many Phillies hats I got. Let's do the expensive ones first. So I have 7 of these. So 7 at, let's just do an average at 150. What's that? That's over 1,000 stubs right there, just for the Phillies hats. Now, granted, you're going to need Phillies hats later on for another Immortal, but for this purpose, I'm only doing one Immortal at a time. So let's go ahead and sell them. Boom. We're going to sell them all. And boom, they're all done. Now, I know you guys can't see this, but at the beginning of the video, when I first started, I had 38,263 stubs. I am now sitting at 40,016 stubs, and I've already done my exchanges for the hats. So everything that I'm doing right now is going to be profit. All this money that I get back from doing these, instead of buying packs, instead of buying other cards, are going to go back into doing sell orders for more baseballs until I get all the hats that I need to complete the Chipper Jones. So every time I exchange them out, I go through this process. I'm going to get all my stubs back, and I'm going to sell. I'm going to put in buy orders for more baseballs, and I'm going to do that. Now, you do want to keep at least 15 hats in your inventory so you can do the exchanges. I recommend things like the Indians or the Twins or the Nationals. Those are all really cheap, so you can afford to exchange those out because you're going to make stubs back on them. The reason why I say to do it this way is because this is going to give you the hat exchanges for free. Now, where your money's going to come into is you're going to actually have to put in buy orders for the jerseys. That's why I say do one Immortal at a time, because some Immortals are more expensive than the others. The Chipper Jones, for instance, his lowest jersey, which is the Silver Atlanta Braves jersey, is going for about 440 stubs on the buy orders that you need. So, and it takes about 150 of those silver ones. It takes less per tier that you're in, but if you want to break it down into the math on what may work better for you, you can. But I know 150 silver jerseys is what it takes to actually complete a jersey exchange. So for Chipper Jones, it's going to cost about 40,000 stubs. That's why I said this is so important, because you can actually make stubs this way first. Do the hats first and then the jerseys. And whatever you have left over after you put into the jerseys, here, let me show you the jerseys real quick. So souvenirs, we want apparel, we want the jerseys, and we're not even focus on that. We're just going to go Braves. Where are you? Right there. And search. Okay, so they've actually dropped just a little bit, 340, which isn't bad, which means now he'd only cost you theoretically about 30,400, which that's fine, whatever, it is what it is. So now that you've done this with all the hats and you've gotten all your stubs back, you should be sitting roughly, depending on how many you start off with, you should be still sitting at about 40K. You're going to need, if you start off with 10K, you can work your way up to about 40K by doing this methods, by just exchanging and selling all the hats until you get up to 40K. And then once you get the exchanges done, boom, there you go. You got 40K stubs. Now you can start focusing on the jerseys. So you come in here, you put in your buy order. Now I'm not going to do this on this video because it's just going to take too long. But you put in your buy order. You can only do 20 at a time, so try to do 20 at a time. You're going to have to watch them because the market's fluctuating a lot on these Immortals. And again, I did say Immortals with one teams are a little bit more expensive than Immortals with multiple teams that they played for. So keep that in mind when you're going for the Immortals. So if you're really low on stubs and you want to get it done fast, focus on the Immortals that played for multiple teams. That's just my recommendation. Now, all right, so let's say we've already done that. Boom, boom, boom. We've got all the jerseys. We've done all the exchanges. Theoretically, all the jerseys are already done. I'm going to go back into my programs again. I'm going to blur it out. Boop. All right, so we're back in Jones. Now, all right, so for the purpose of the video, we're going to go ahead and say I've already done the jersey exchange because, like I said, I do have an Immortal done, and this is the way I did it, and it literally cost me nothing, okay? So, boom, we got the jerseys done. We've got this done. We're ready to redeem Chipper Jones. If you look on here, so granted, okay, let's just say we spent 34,000 stubs for the jerseys. Yeah, it seems like a lot, but check this out. If you've done these grinds and you've been cautious with your stubs, you're going to have 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 2,000 here, 2,000 here, 5,000 here. That is a total of 15,000 stubs that you're going to get back. And why that matters is, yes, you spent the money on the jerseys and you look like you don't have anything now. But once you redeem all of those, you're going to be sitting, depending on how far into the grind you are, you may only have 5,000, you may only get 7,000. But that 7,000 is going to go back into selling, buying the baseball, selling the hats, doing the exchange, and building your stub count back up for the next Immortal, okay? That's why I said do the hats first, then the jerseys, so once you redeem everything, you will get stubs back. You'll constantly keep a stock of stubs. You'll constantly be able to complete your Immortals, but this is the easiest way to do it. This is the cheapest way to do it, and you can pretty much get all the Immortals for free if you do it this way. Also, once you've completed an Immortal, there is an Immortal mission. It's usually a one-game Immortal mission, and that'll give you an additional 2,500 stubs at the end of it. So that's how I did it, guys. That's how I found it to be the easiest without actually physically having to spend any money on the game. If you have any questions, leave a comment in the comment section below. The link to my social media is in the description. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, all of them preferably. If you have any questions, follow me. I'll follow back. I can DM you, and we can talk about it. Or you can do the easy thing. If you like the video and you like things like this and you want to join the Dragon fam, all you got to do is hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and that little bell notification. It'll let you know every time I put something on the internet, whether it's live or video. And that's it, guys. Very simple. Takes a little bit of time, takes a little bit of patience, but in the end, for these Immortals, they are definitely worth it. And I promise you, when I get this Immortal video out of the Immortal that I have right now, you will see exactly why I tell you. If you follow this method, you will be able to collect almost every single one of these Immortals, and then you will have a God Squad too. But guys, like I said, if you did like the video, again, please help me out. Subscribe, like, turn on post notifications. Also follow my social media, because YouTube's a little funny about their post notifications. So right before I go live or post a video, it goes directly on my social medias. You can click the link. That way you won't miss anything. Other than that, guys, I'm out. I hope you guys have a blessed day. As always, be happy, be good, be safe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.